Coming to America review. Coming
Boo.
to America. Oh, me duele el pecho. Coming to America, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so some people, half of the world probably did not like this movie, expected a little bit more from it. I have to agree in to a certain extent, to a certain degree, because I clearly remember Coming to America, the first movie, and I expected exactly what I saw. Jokes that sometimes deviate from the plot, that are just basic human jokes, basic conversations of like barbershops, somebody that you run into. Um, it's part of the essence of Coming to America. Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, dressing up as different characters, trying to make the jokes, trying to make their different impressions, and I enjoyed that part. And to be quite honest, I wasn't really too disappointed on the fact that the story was based off his son and him, trying to find the king that will, be on the throne after he passes.
Hmm.
I think it would have been stronger, and I think you're going to touch on this. I
Yeah.
think it would have been stronger if the story was based off his daughters,
Hmm.
because it would also, try and push the agenda of, hey, not every single tradition has to be followed when there is a right thing to do, like
Hmm.
a rightful ruler. And
Yeah.
it didn't have to be a feminist type of movie at all. It wasn't going to be like that. And even now, it actually showed that she has the potential to do it, but it wasn't as strong um, as I would have wanted the story to be, like
Hmm.
balancing the attention of both kids instead of just one, which was the kid that they went and flew and got in Queens. I would have to say it is not the greatest movie in the world. It is an okay. The first one, for sure, is a little bit better than this one, but even the first one wasn't like a breakthrough type of movie. Eddie Murphy has done way better movies than Coming to America and Coming to
Hmm.
America 2.
Even though a lot of people expected the sequel, I don't think it's even close to the first one, and that's fine. Nothing will ever be, as close to the first one if the first one was perfect. But I
Almost
think,
everything.
yeah, but I think people were banking a lot on expecting this movie to be great, and for me, it just fails. It fails on the story. I didn't mind the acting. I didn't mind the wardrobe. I thought everybody looked stunning. I thought Zamunda looked really stunning. I just feel that even though they were trying to make a connection back to Queens, I feel that it would have been more effective to base the story on his daughter who wanted to be the queen of Zamunda. I feel that if they would have focused it on her and her wanting to be the queen, but then you still have Wesley Snipes' character, who I have to say, Wesley Snipes for me, he was the best part of the film.
Yeah, it
He
was
was the
great.
best part of the film. He
Always
was really
a
funny.
picture.
Yeah, he was really funny, and it was really well acted. If they would have still shown the story of Akeem's daughter, and the fact that she probably still had to marry Wesley Snipes' son, because he had a son that he wanted to marry with one of Akeem's daughter. If that would have still happened, and it was kind of Eddie Murphy's character trying to save Zamunda from the dangers that this general was gonna cause, and that led in some way, shape, or form of her finding out the story of her father and then wanting to go to Queens to try her luck the same way that her father did in the first film, and
Yep.
then come back to Zamunda and become the queen because his father realizes, like, oh, I messed up. I feel that that would have been more effective, because one of the things that I noticed was that as soon as the movie started, you see the strong bond that he has with his wife Lisa and his daughter. So why not use that
Yeah.
instead of trying to incorporate this son that for me really did nothing? I feel that another actor that really shined for me was Leslie Jones. Even though her
Oh
character was really
my god.
annoying,
Yes,
I think she did a great
she
job,
was
because it
great.
just it just felt it felt real. It felt natural. It didn't feel like I'm
Right
attempting
here.
to be
Yeah.
this way. And I really love the scene where she gets drunk with Lisa, and Lisa starts showing like her true colors, like
Yeah, from Queens.
the Lisa from Queens is
The
back.
Lisa from
So
Queens.
I wouldn't say that it's not an entirely bad film. It has its moments, but I do feel that sometimes the story kind of gets lost and then it's trying to come back. But then I feel that if the son wasn't involved in the film, it would have still been a great film. And
Yeah.
the plot line with his daughter, it was also reminding me a lot of the live action Aladdin, where we have Jasmine who wants to be a sultan, which is a new development that they added for the live action. So if they would have went in that route and would have still had her come back to Queens in some sort of way, that's my deal. I just wish that the story was executed a little bit better, especially the writing and development for the son, Eddie Murphy's son, and just, to add a little bit more weight to it, because even the scene where he has sex with his mom is like not meaningful. It just happened. It was an oopsie.
Yeah.